Hi and welcome back to our channel. If you're planning to start a supported living service, there's something you need to know. 9 out of 10 applications to CQC get rejected or delayed. The number one reason, they fail to demonstrate right support, right care and right culture. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what CQC expects and how to get it right the first time. Right support, right care and right culture is not optional. It's statutory guidance from the Care Quality Commission for any service supporting autistic people and people with learning disabilities. If you don't understand these 3 principles, your application will be refused. And here's the good news. When you get this right, you don't just pass CQC registration, you create a service that transforms lives. Let me break down each principle for you. Right support means your service model gives people genuine choice and control over their lives. CQC inspectors will look at 3 critical things: location, size, and whether people have real tenancies. Let me give you a real example. We recently worked with a client who wanted to register a supported living service for 6 people with learning disabilities. They found a property on a business park next to offices, and we told them immediately this will be refused. And why? Because it's required for services to be in ordinary residential streets where people can access shops, GP surgeries, libraries, and community spaces. It needs to feel like a home, not an institution. So what did we do? We helped them find 2 properties, 3 people in each, on a quiet residential street with gardens, local shops within walking distance, and bus routes to the town centre. That's right support. But location is just the start. CQC also examines whether people have genuine tenancy rights. Can they choose who they live with? Can they change their care provider without losing their home? And can they personalise their space? If the answer is no, you'll fail the real tenancy test. In our business plans, we map out exactly how people will integrate into their local community. We identify the GP surgery, the local leisure centre, employment opportunities, and we show CQC that it's more about ordinary lives, not segregated care. Right care is about how you actually support people day to day. This is where most applications fail, because they sound good on paper but lack substance. CQC wants to see detailed person-centred planning, not generic care plans. They want evidence that you understand how to assess mental capacity, how to support decision-making, and how to implement positive behaviour support, and how you will keep people safe while promoting independence. Here's a mistake we see constantly. A business plan will say, we provide person-centred care, but then describe a rigid routine where everyone gets up at the same time, eats at set times, and follows a group activity schedule. That's institutional care, not person-centred support. Instead, in the business plans we create, we describe scenarios. For example, if Sarah wants to stay up until 2 a.m. watching films and sleep until noon, how will you support that? If John wants to learn to cook but has never been allowed near a kitchen, what's your risk enablement approach? If Priya communicates through behaviour because she's non-verbal, how will staff understand what she's telling them? We also detail your approach to restrictive practices. Can people lock their bedroom doors? Do staff knock before entering? And how do you minimise or eliminate restraint? These aren't theoretical questions. CQC inspectors will ask your staff these exact questions during inspection. Right care also means robust safeguarding that respects dignity. We show CQC how you'll protect people from abuse, whilst never being paternalistic or overprotective. Right culture is about your people, specifically your leadership and your frontline staff. CQC knows that the best policies in the world mean nothing if your culture is wrong. This starts with recruitment. We work with a provider who was hiring staff based purely on qualifications and experience. We restructured their entire recruitment process to focus on values first. Do candidates see people with learning disabilities as equal? Do they understand the social model of disability? Are they passionate about rights and independence? These matter more than a level 3 diploma. Your registered manager is critical. CQC expects them to have at least 2 years experience working with people with learning disabilities or autism, a level 5 leadership qualification, and a deep understanding of right support, right care and right culture. If your manager can't articulate these principles confidently, your application is at risk. It's not just about the manager though. Every member of staff needs comprehensive training. The care certificate is the bare minimum. Your staff also need specialist learning disability and autism training, positive behaviour support, Mental Capacity Act training, person-centred planning, and communication skills. Here's what separates good applications from outstanding ones. Evidence of a learning culture. In our business plans, we don't just list training, we show how learning is embedded through supervision, reflective practice, team meetings, and how you'll learn from incidents and complaints. We also address how you gather feedback from people you support and their families, and crucially, how you act on it. CQC wants to see that people's voices shape your service, not just your policies. Why does this matter so much? Because right support, right care and right culture is the lens through which CQC evaluates everything in your application. Your property, your staffing, your policies, your financial viability, everything. We've seen applicants spend £15,000 on a building, recruit a full team and then get refused by CQC because they didn't demonstrate these principles. That's devastating financially and emotionally. But when you get it right from the start, you don't just pass registration, you build a service that commissioners want to work with, that families trust and that genuinely improves people's lives. This is where we come in. We've created hundreds of business plans for supported living service and we know exactly what CQC wants to see. We don't give you a generic template, we build a comprehensive, detailed business plan that demonstrates right support, right care, right culture on every single page. We show CQC that your service is the right location, that you have commissioner support and that your care model is truly person-centred, that your staff are skilled and values-driven, and that your culture prioritises people's rights and independence. More importantly, we help you understand why these principles matter, so you can confidently answer any questions CQC throws at you during the application process or inspection. If you're serious about starting a supported living service and you want to get CQC registration right the first time, we can help. We offer support with CQC registration and interview prep, so make sure you give us a call or reach out to us via email. Thank you for watching and we hope to catch you on the next one.